Twilight Zone is coming back.
Yes.
Jordan Peele from Key and Peele. He's also the director of the horror feature Get Out.
Nice.
He is set to be show running this on CBS All Access. So CBS's CEO Les Moonves on this past Thursday announced this during their earnings call that this was going to be happening on All Access.
Yeah.
My first part with this is it's the same trepidations I had with Star Trek Discovery.
Yep.
It's on CBS All Access.
You mean you didn't already have it because you were watching the Big Brother live feeds 24/7?
I live on. Okay, I did get it during the Big Brother live feeds.
Oh, you did catch
yes,
some of it?
yes.
Oh, okay.
You know me so well, Jackie. But here's the problem. I'm on the East Coast. No, here's honestly the problem and why I didn't keep it.
Oh,
I'm on the East Coast. When I check it before, as like before I go into work and doing a closing shift.
Yeah.
They're all asleep because it's 6 a.m. over there.
Yeah, or it's 6 p.m. and they're all asleep, or it's 4 p.m. and they're all asleep. It's ridiculous. I actually watched it, several seasons of it, and know a lot about it. I had I guess I'll call my ex or whatever, I don't know who worked sound for Big Brother. So it's not that I've watched it because I wanted to. I'm not going to admit to that. But I've watched
I'll admit it.
No. Anyways, but yeah, no. Actually, I think the live feeds, the 24/7 Big Brother was a very interesting experiment. Particularly when it was in other country, or it still is in other countries. But yeah, it's funny that they've had this live streaming service for so long, and it's not until Star Trek that people even know what the hell it is. I know a lot of people who didn't even know it. All Access existed until now.
Yeah.
And they're going to need some good content.
And that's the problem. You look at the stuff that they have, even before All Access. There was on the Big Brother front, there was the All Access exclusive Big Brother Over the Top, which I don't even think ended.
Yeah,
I think they just went.
Actually, no.
They rushed it.
You're right. Actually, they didn't tell the cast members either, and those people are still in this house somewhere. And they think that they should. We have one by now.
Yeah, they ended it super quick because no one was watching it.
Right.
Because I'll tell you right now, that was a misstep because of the fact that you use CBS All Access for the 24-hour news or the 24-hour feed.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you then have it to be where, oh, well, this is where we're going to do the live program part and all that stuff? Because they're like, well, I just watched all the stuff that, then gets summed up on the episodes.
Right.
On CBS.
Right. Well, they make it an effort to turn off the feeds many, many times throughout the day, or anytime they know something is happening, even to the point where if people are just fighting, arguing, they'll turn off the feeds so that they have something for the show. That's, so yeah, real mess. I would hate to work for that show.
So one thing with Twilight Zone.
Yeah, let's go back to that.
A pretty old show. No, it's just the thing that it's an anthology show. Mm-hmm. And does that work for such a streaming service? Because if you don't need to binge watch a season, you just can catch one or two an episode on its own, have it all.
Well, Black Mirror seemed to do pretty good and even take home some Emmys.
That's honestly what I was going to get at here, because to quickly do the whole CBS history thing or All Access history, they did Over the Top. They did a spinoff for The Good Wife called The Good Fight. And then Star Trek Discovery is the one that everyone's like, oh yeah, it's going to be great. We're going to get this, and fans aren't really liking it, but critics are loving it. I personally, I'm more of liking the Orville, but that's besides the point. And so with this, it's one of these things, like, it does sort of, like, it makes sense. Jordan Peele is a great writer. And he's shown with 2 projects that he has a huge range. With Key and Peele and with Get Out, that he has this huge.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was totally surprised when I found out he was behind Get Out, for the first time, whenever. Well, I think I knew that. Well, I definitely knew that before I saw the film, but.
Nobody remembers Keanu.
The kitten.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. Another comedy. So it's one of those things that, like, what would you rather me say? Keanu and Get Out, when he's done better comedy with Key and Peele, which Keegan Michael Key was also involved with Keanu. So that's why I did that. It wasn't, and also I did forget about Keanu.
Yeah, I forgot.
Everybody
about it too.
did.
Jeff, you brought the other interesting part of Black Mirror. We have Black Mirror.
I've been hearing that comment everywhere because I actually have a podcast on Black Mirror called Black Mirror Reflections. But yeah, I've been watching any talk of this Twilight Zone, and I've seen so many comments from people saying, "But we have one, and it's on Netflix." You know, but what's wrong? No, I mean, I love this. I'm so happy that they're going to bring back Twilight Zone, and it doesn't even have to be Jordan Peele. I'd be happy with, not anybody, but, but so yeah, why not?
I look at it this way: Black Mirror is all about technology.
It's a different. Yes,
it's all about how technology will affect humanity. Mm-hmm. The Twilight Zone is not limited by it.
Right, exactly.
You said what it is, because many younger people, including maybe one on the show we have,
true,
don't talk shit about it and bring to us the idea. What does I love you too, Gregor. What is the show about? Tell us, Jackie, please.
Oh yeah, the Twilight Zone is oh gosh, I used to know the intro, the guide, when the doors are moving around and things are flying. Yeah, but no, it's basically each episode's a different story, of course, and it has to do with the absurd, bizarre coincidence, things that happen in sort of your everyday life that make you think there's something else behind this. This is not what reality is. I'm seeing some other universe. Like Gregor said, it's not limited to just technology, while many episodes are related to the horrors of technology and how technology makes things easier for us, but they also kind of take things away from us. But that is definitely something that Charlie Brooker focuses on in Black Mirror. So as
the young person who Beat so eloquently called out, I will point out that yes, I didn't watch a lot of the Twilight Zone, the original 1959 television series.
I'm not that old.
No, I did actually.
But I watched them later, and actually, I started watching them on CBS All Access about a year ago when I had this.
Chucky, but you have good taste, not like Gregor.
Okay, well, I don't know.
But no, I did watch the second revival on UPN that Forrest Whitaker hosted as the narrator, non-screen host, and yeah, and so it's like I do know a little bit about it. Granted, it probably wasn't the best, most expected, but also, good God, they did 43 episodes for one season.
It was a decent show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the originals, there were, God, I mean, it had to have been close to 30 episodes. I should look that up before I speak. But I remember each season.
Was 180.
Not per season, though.
The original series had 156 episodes, so yeah.
But anyways, I mean, if you look at the dates, it was almost every single week, aside from maybe 2 months out of the year, for the years that it ran. Again, I'm kind of just speaking from my memory of when watching on CBS All Access last year, so I don't really know. But yeah, I mean, I hope they'll do something similar. I hope it's not short like Black Mirror, where it's one season is 4 episodes, and then you gotta wait another year or two.
But that's the British way.
Yeah, I suppose. But I'm looking forward to it.
As a guy who watches a lot of British television, that is the British way. Yeah, Twilight Zone, they did more 36, which is that part is weird for me because of the fact that I tend to favor more the British. Let's do shorter series or seasons to have better content, as opposed to the American 22 to 24 episodes. Where really it's a maybe a 12 episode season that we have good ideas for, we can stretch out, 12 more episodes of filler and fluff to put in here.
That's actually been a problem for me lately that I've been trying to. I started missing like all of the CW shows. Like I started watching Supergirl when it first came out, and then I stopped. And then now, I wanted to go back and I can watch the first 2 on Netflix. It's like 20 episodes a season. I don't know if I can do that anymore. I can do a general. I think Netflix has totally programmed my mind to need exactly 8 to 12 episodes, 8 to 10 episodes per season, and then I don't want to think about it for a year. And then I think, oh, it's February. It's starting to get really cold. Must be time for whatever show, House of Cards.
Yeah.
But they have an overarching story, so you tell the beginning, middle, and the end.
Yeah, that's
if you
true.
Have anthology, but this question is that.
Oh yeah, good point.
Something you can't wait because the Star Trek Discovery that has 17 episodes, if I recall it right. Yeah.
Actually, with Black Mirror, I have a theory, and I know there are other people out there who have the same theory, but that Black Mirror actually exists in a single universe. And I think that they slowly try to hint that to you if you watch each episode very carefully. But but Charlie Brooker denies it. But I think that that's because it would be spoiling like a big part of what Black Mirror is. If I don't know.
I prefer that. I prefer that over the Christopher Nolan. Sure, he's Robin.
Okay, fair enough. Good.
Didn't the UPN show do the same? They had some stories that crossed over and the end culminated in some episode that brought it together. So the idea.
I think so.
New?
And Black Mirror's had a few. Have you guys both watched Black Mirror?
Yes. Yeah. So I got them coming to Netflix is actually what got me into it.
Okay, yeah, I watched it when it was a Channel 4 show, right towards the end. I know I didn't catch the first season, but there was right in between going to Netflix, there was a John Hammond Christmas special, as the British do, called White Christmas, and that was the first of the link where it really started to show kind of the links between all of the stories, And then in this last season, the last episode, oh man, boy, it's been a year since I've thought of them, but the Nation, Hated Nation, or Hate in the Nation, I believe. The bee story. The one with the bees?
Yeah.
Anyways, that one was also a centerpiece for that entire collection, that season's collection that ties in the whole Black Mirror universe. But I really sound like a crazy conspiratist, but maybe that's a good thing. I also have things tacked up behind me that I'm keeping notes on.
We're just the only thing you're missing is just
band.
the red string connecting the dots to all of it.
I just need the red string, right?
Yeah.
But do you think it's a draw for people to get CBS All Access to get a show that isn't one story that you have to keep up with and kind of talk about with other people? So you can say, you see that story? You can wait a year or two if it ends up on whatever service afterwards.
That is kind of... it worked for Black Mirror, and that's a streaming service. But this is a different scenario with CBS All Access because they need to build the content. They're not at the level that Netflix is right now. Netflix could do anything, and it could do well or not. It wouldn't matter if it was Netflix or not.
I look at it this way. It is a good step, but it is not the final peg to get me to subscribe to the service.
Oh yeah, no. It's a good move in the right direction, I would say.
Yes.
But then again, I like the Twilight Zone. I like those types of shows. So, but it may not be good for someone else. Maybe they should do a show about dudes who take cars around the world and make they get along real well because like they went to college together or something. So they've been together longer than their ex-wives were dating them.
They were with their ex-wives.
Yeah, or the ex-wives of all those guys. They get in some cars and drive around the world and get into...
See, here's your problem with that one, though. That wouldn't be on CBS All Access. That would be on E!
Yeah, oh, God. Oh. God, you're right. Or Bravo. Well, yeah, I don't know. One of those TLC something.
Yeah, one of those.
One of those.
Pure entertainment networks.
And the women would always be stopping and asking for directions, right? Anyways.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
So,
I wanted that to be a show now.
Great.
For more on this Galactic Network podcast, go to gncast.com. That's gncast.com.